when we were married, what are words and terms that you would like me to use? Saying?
Spouse.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like cis people have colonized partners, so I don't
Damn.
want to.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really annoying. So spouse, betrothed, if you have the time to say it.
But that signifies we're engaged. When we're married.
Oh, okay. I like spouse a lot. I'm trying to think. Find some synonyms.
Okay. How about husband?
I'm okay with that.
How about wife?
I'm okay with that.
There was a hesitation there.
Because it's just like, because I recognize that sometimes when you're around various people, it's just like, that's my wife. Like, just shut up. We're just gonna move on. Like, just want to get through it. So I'm not mad at that because I totally understand that frustration. Just like, wife. You're my wife. Because people, and then,
okay. Yeah. But it's one of our friends who care about us and love us and want to make sure that we feel affirmed. Mm-hmm. What would you like them calling you? Or calling us? That's Sasa's blank. That's Aaron's blank.
That's Sasa's spouse. That's Aaron's spouse. I'm cool with spouse.
Just spouse?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not really leaning more towards wife or husband. The non-binariness is like messing with me because it's just like, it's so gender. But I also understand just like trying to get through.
There's Marrier. There's obviously newlywed, as we are. Yes, like the person who's married.
But newlywed's only good for like a year.
Okay, that's a year we got married that we can use.
Okay.
Also, we can be newlyweds for like 5 years.
Newlyweds.
If we keep on doing a ceremony every anniversary, it'd be like technically we're newlyweds.
Okay. What about you?
I like spouse. I still like partner. Whatchamacallit. I like honeydew. The internet taught me that one. I really like it.
Honeydew? Like the honeydew list?
Sure. Well, it's like a honeydew because I do things for you. Honeydew.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In my culture, a honeydew.
Not in my culture.
My blackness.
Honeydews
are a list of chores that you ask your honey to do.
Okay, but what do you call the person that does it then?
The honeydewer. I don't know. I just made that up.
Yeah.
But okay. Yeah, it was like, yeah, man, I got my honeydew list. I gotta finish it. Okay. I gotta go. Like that's how the context I've heard honeydew in.
Okay. I don't like Marrier, even though I said it. It's a very.
And why'd you say it, baby?
It's a very blatantly trying too hard type shit. I don't mind being called your husband. I don't mind being called your wife. Okay. I would prefer wife around queer people only.
For sure, who understand like okay.
Yeah. Now if we're out and about and like, oh, okay, are you married? Yes, I have a spouse. I'm always gonna go for a spouse. Now if they keep on calling you wife, or if they keep on calling me wife, it's not gonna be that big of a deal for me.
Mm-hmm. It's more just like we're in this.
Yeah, I recognize. So like I can tell it's very much straight people's way of just like, hey validating. You got a wife. So I'm okay with wife. But I would prefer spouse in public.
I would also prefer spouse in public. I'm okay with like I call it. We still say girl in context of just us talking, so I really don't care.
Yeah, it's super gay.
This is like girl. Yeah, I get wife, especially as I'm like not passing as much because my lack of.
I would argue that you pass. Well, obviously you're always going to pass more than me, but I think because of your blackness, it is easier for folks to masculinize you. Masculine. To align to align you more with masculinity. Absolutely. So they're a lot more comfortable. You get hemmed all the time already. Mm-hmm. Despite me being literally right here looking at your chest. But
him
titties. I don't know where I was going with this.
I don't know either. Okay. Keep going.
I don't remember.
You sound great.
It's more of just like you have a higher propensity of being called a husband rather than I don't know if anyone's gonna see you and say that you're married and be like, okay, so what does your husband do? They're probably gonna clock you.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
And in that situation, I don't mind being called wife.
Okay. I also think in terms of safety, like whatever situation we're in, whatever's gonna be the safest for us, like obviously. Just go with that.
I don't like wifey.
Yeah, no, I don't like wifey either. Respectfully, 112 ruined that for me.
And which part?
Johnny, wanna stay right by me. Wanna make you my wifey. And you're my wifey. You are so beautiful.
Oh, I don't know this song. I thought we were going a whole different way.
No, I'll get some more thought to it though. Okay. I gotta look up some more words. He always knows where the camera is.
He's like, is that my camera?
Is that my camera? Is this my good side?